The lip is the uppermost portion of the walls and surrounds the opening into the pot. Technically speaking, every pot has a lip because technically pots are vessels, things like cups and vases. But if you also tend to lump in your sculptural work with your pots, yeah, some pots may not have a lip because they're sculptures, but they all have a foot. Now, we all know that the lip of a pot is important. It's on the top. We all see it. And so having a nice shaped lip is good for making a nice shaped pot. But the lip does more than that, especially if you're making functional ware like cups. Having a well-formed lip can be the difference between a good and a bad experience using a cup or a mug or even a bowl. I'm sure you can all think of a mug right now in your cabinet that is your favorite. It's just a pleasant experience. And probably a big factor in that is the shape of the lip. Or maybe you're thinking of a terrible mug, one where the lip is just not working the way that it should. That's why shaping your lip is so important on functional ware. But the lip has a secret feature as well. Whenever we look at an object, our brain can automatically estimate how much it weighs. That way, if we go to pick it up, we use the right amount of force. When a pot feels surprisingly heavy or light, it's because our estimate doesn't match the actual weight. And the lip plays a big role in that estimation. If the lip is thinner than the rest of the wall of the pot will feel heavy. But if the lip matches the thickness of the walls, it will feel the correct weight. And some potters use this trick to their advantage to make their pots feel light by making the lip slightly thicker than the rest of the walls of their pot. Now, like we said, the lip is the uppermost edge of the walls of the pot, and it surrounds the opening into the pot. And that opening is sometimes called the mouth. But it's kind of interesting because we only call it the mouth on pots where the opening is smaller than the rest of the pot or the same size as that opening. Once we get into a bowl where the opening is bigger than the rest of the pot, the word mouth doesn't really seem to apply anymore. And it definitely doesn't apply to a plate.